Hello everyone, Jurassic Man here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Savage Strike Plesiosaurus. Now, I had this figure for a pretty long while now, and it's been on hold for a while since I haven't had motivation to, review. In fact, I have gotten a lot more figures since the last time I did a review video, and I didn't save all the boxes. I think for now, this is going to be the last in-box review. For now. Might do some for special figures, maybe not. Maybe not. But just to give you a good look on the Plesiosaurus. So, let's get right to it. The Plesiosaurus is a new figure, or in this case, a repaint of two previous figures. There was the first Savage Strike one, and that came out, I think, 2 years ago, No, a year ago, I think. Then there was another one that was for the battle damage, both of which I've never managed to get, so I don't have them to compare. However, I did manage to find this one, and it was the only one. So far, I have never found a single one. Even when they're packed, even when they're fully stocked, I still don't see any. So, this is part of the Camp Cretaceous line. And of course, in Camp Cretaceous, there is no Plesiosaurus. However, you do see it in the gates in that one teaser trailer. But so far, no Plesiosaur. So, since it is Camp Cretaceous, it has the Camp Cretaceous background of, well, obviously Camp Cretaceous. Then you got the main characters down here with Toro, along with Plesiosaurus. And of course, the Camp Cretaceous on the bottom. Over here, you got another diagram of the Plesiosaurus, and a Netflix logo showing that it's only exclusive to Netflix. On the back of the package, you get a nice look of the Plesiosaurus right here. And down here, you get a look of the other figures in the line. You got the Monolophosaurus, the Stygimoloch, and the Velociraptor, which I think is Delta. It also includes this sticker thingy, which I never really bothered. And of course, the scan code on the top. It even shows you how this figure works. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. I know the straps are not there anymore, but I got rid of them. And this is going to be a bit hard to do a figure review when it's like this. So, I got an idea. And voila! I got myself a display stand just for the Plesiosaurus. I did have it for other figures, but this is a NECA one, and for some reason has this really dumb idea where it's not fully aligned, it's crooked. So displaying some figures with this is off, because then the figure would bend on its side. I don't know, it's a weird choice. And I should get another one, or another better one. But yeah, here's a good look on the Plesiosaurus right here. Let's see if we can focus that in. There we go. Now the Plesiosaurus comes with this natural color, which I really like better than the other ones that we had. The yellow one sort of reminds me of the one from Walking with Dinosaurs, minus the stripes. And the original one, it's a little bit more tigerish and probably looks better on freshwater lakes. Which I think this is what Plesiosaurus might be, a freshwater dinosaur, not dinosaur, marine reptile, but I'm not sure. If it is, it is. I don't really do a lot on marine reptiles, mostly on dinosaurs and occasionally pterosaurs or flying reptiles. So bear with me that I will do a bit of mistakes. So yeah. This Plesiosaur is probably a very nice figure, I gotta say, from Mattel. It is well sculpted and it looks really, really nice. The scale of this, I'm pretty sure, was pretty accurate. When people saw this, I remember people getting mad before because they said it was too small. That's Elasmosaurus. There's more of them in the species. Some people really did confuse with this Elasmosaurus. But yeah, the color on this is a nice ocean dark blue with a white or white grayish beige, no not beige, grayish white on the belly. It has yellow teeth and it kind of has green eyes in a bit. It's also painted inside the mouth, but not too much. Overall, it's a very well painted figure. And hang on for a minute. There we go. Get a much nicer look on those colorations. And of course on the details as well. As this guy has some pretty good details. If I could get it to focus. Which it's not. Ugh. Every time when I do these things. But the details would be very nice to look at. It's very smooth. Very lizard-like. Not too leathery. But more, not leather. I mean, kind of like leather in a way. The details on it are not very, how do you say, alright. The details don't really matter to something that lives on the water as they don't really have much to go by. The teeth are very small and very blunt. It's very typical for Mattel or just any dinosaur toy to not have really sharp teeth unless it is, well, figure out. But they're very blunt, yeah. Good reason too, because if they're very sharp like the real thing, then they would probably poke people, but kids are just dumb. So this has an action feature into it. And because of that, the flippers are not part of the range of articulation. As these front arms go up and down. Of course, they're part of the action feature, so they don't mind. The tail is on a joint. It can move up, it can move down. And the head too. The head is on a joint as well. You can have the dinosaur look all the way down like this. Or have a Loch Ness monster like and all the way up. Of course, that's inaccurate as the animal could not do that in life. It would actually break its neck if it did that. They may have long necks, but they're not that flexible. So the action feature comes from the back. The back has a button. And what you do is you press the button and the dinosaur will swim. It's not much of an action, but it does a good job. Here's a look of the Plesiosaurus, and right next to a regular attack pack Troodon, or Troodon if you like to call it. I managed to get this a while back, and for an action $10 price, it has a very well detail. I'll get into that in another review. Here's a comparison with the Grimm figure, the new Camp Cretaceous Baryonyx that came out in the line. I feel sad for Grimm. If you haven't watched the show, you will understand why. But yeah, I really like that name, Grimm. I'm a little sad it didn't last so long. I would have loved them to see it in future episodes. And of course, we have Alan Grant in scale. Not sure how big the Plesiosaurus is in life, but I'm pretty sure this is pretty accurate to the actual thing. I would actually love to see an Elasmosaurus, but that would be really big. I think it would be about from here to that other side over there. It will be a really long figure, since Elasmosaurus has a really long neck. So what score would I give this figure? Well, the Elasmosaurus is a figure that I really wanted so badly for a long while. And the Plesiosaurus really gets that demand very nicely, especially Mattel's version of a Plesiosaurus. So I gotta say, this guy is a very, very nice figure. The action feature is pretty alright, pretty standard for something that would be aquatic. So I would give this a 5 out of 5. It's very nice, it's very well worth it, and the colors on it are just perfect. It's not too flashy like some of the other dinosaurs, or other non-prehistoric dinosaur, or whatever, on the line. And I really love it. Now, if I were you, if you do see this in store, say Target or Walmart, I would recommend you guys get it right there and there. Because this guy is a pretty hard find. Even though he goes for the price point of $10, he is still something that is worth getting. Because he's just a very hard and very elusive figure to get. So, yeah. I hope you guys liked this review. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. And see you guys on the next one.